guys, it's me. I'm back. Just wanted to record a quick video to motivate you on this 8th day of February 2016. A whole month and a week has gone by since the year has started, and just wanted to encourage you to keep going. Yesterday my church did a theme on get in the game, and although it was talking about getting the game as far as church and missions and just getting active in ministry, I just want to encourage you to get in the game of life. I know that sometimes it gets overwhelming. You get, down and out. You get depressed. You get upset. You get frustrated. Things don't go your way. But I'm telling you that when you get in this game called life and you really give it your all and you don't let anything stop you, it's worth it. You'll reap the rewards of your effort. So how do you get in the game of life? Well, first, you show up. So for people like me who work from home, I did a video on this last year about getting up and get dressed. So it's cold today. I'm in my sweats, but I decided to do a little bit of makeup. Not a whole lot because I'm probably not going to leave the house, but I did a little bit of something just with my eyes. Just a little something. And I did a little lip gloss. But you got to get in the game, meaning get up, get present. Get dressed, do something to immerse yourself in the day. That's the first thing. The second thing I want to say is have a goal for that day. So a lot of times we'll have a goal for the whole year, the whole month, and we'll have all these long things, and that's great. But then set miniature goals. How are you going to accomplish that bigger goal every day? So it might be, maybe one of your goals is to lose 20 pounds or 5 inches off your waist. Just throwing something out there. Well, you're going to have to get present. What does that mean? Get in the game. That means at some point during the day, you got to get some exercise in. I don't care if it's going to the gym. I don't care if it's going for a walk, around the block, or or a 1 mile walk, a jog, a run, riding a bicycle. You've got to get active and do something towards that goal every day. So that's getting in the game of life. That is participating. That is, showing up every day, checking in and saying, I'm going to do something for myself that's going to get me where I want to go. And participate. You can't just sit by like things are just going to come your way. That's just not going to, it's possible, but how likely is it? So I'm just encouraging you to, check in, get in the game of life. Don't let circumstances and situations keep you from being present in life and just going for it. So what do I mean by that? Well, we tend as people, and I'm not talking about a race, I'm just talking about human beings, we tend to kind of shy away when things don't go our way. Sometimes. Not everybody, but, when things don't go your way, you just, after a while, you just like, I don't want to play anymore. Like, I want to do this. And it's easy to fall into that pattern. The danger is falling into a repeated pattern of that to where you just completely check out on life. And so that's what you don't want to do. So get in the game of life. Do something every day purposeful that's going to help you kind of get to where you want to go and be who you want to be. Even if it's just take baby steps. Babies don't just start walking. There's a process to it. One, because they're trying to formulate in their mind. They don't even know they're formulating their mind, but they're formulating, how do I do this? My nephew is like one of those super genius kids. I already say it's just crazy because one, he learns really fast, but he'll sit there and look at a toy and it's like, you gonna play with it? No, it's not that he doesn't want to play with it. He's already formulating in his mind, trying to figure out how this is going to work the way he wants it to work. And once he figures it out, it's boom, bang, boom. He gonna play with it for a little bit, and then he's gonna be bored because he done already figured it out. He's played it to the level that he wants to play with it. Now it's on to the next thing. Now it makes sense what Jesus said when he said, unless you're like a little child, you can't enter the one. It's about an innocence and a dependency upon the Heavenly Father to help guide us. And another thing is, we can learn a lot about children. Children You know, they don't really know any racism. They don't know any culture. They don't know anything. Unless we, what we teach them as adults. But the other thing is, children formulate their own ideas, even though they don't even know they're formulating and trying to figure things out. They do. So if you sit and watch children, after a while, that's why they've done these behavioral studies and these studies on how children learn, by putting them in the environments with all of these different things. And so, you put them in there with blocks, and you put them in this with this, and they eventually put something together. That's how we need to be. That we need to get in the game of life and figure out, what do we do with what we've been presented with. It's like, okay, I got this cup. It's Tuskegee. I got this cup, and yes, I have something in it. It appears to be half. Is this half full, or is it half empty? Perspective. Regardless, what do I do with this cup? Do I fill it up? What do I fill it up with? Do I just sit it on the shelf and just let it be like a something that I just look at all the time, or do I use it? What do I use it for? Am I putting hot? Am I putting cold? Am I gonna freeze stuff in it? Am I putting ice in it? Am I putting juice, water? What am I gonna do with it? You've got to do something with what you're presented with. I have tweezers, I have cups, I have these hair. What do I do with this? Do I want to put my hair up? Do I want to do all of my hair? Do I just want a little bit of my hair? It's coming up with whatever it is you want to do with what you're presented with. Everybody is presented with something different. What are you going to do with that difference? Here's the other thing. If you're given the same exact circumstance as the next person, the decision you make will not be the same as the next person. And it doesn't mean your decision is wrong, and it doesn't mean theirs is wrong. You are two dynamic individuals, very unique. You're not like the other person. So the decision they make is best for them, because they know their path, they know their personality, and they know what they're like. So when you're talking about getting in the game of life, you have got to be able to make a decision to do something with what's presented to you. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. Am I going to learn from this experience? What am I going to learn from it? How am I going to apply this learning experience to something else in my life, or even the next challenge? That's what getting in the game of life is. I'm not going to quit. I don't care what comes my way. I'm not going to quit. And trust me, I've been there. I've been in plenty of situations, plenty of times in my life when I was there, I quit. I don't want to play anymore. Like, I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to be here. I don't want to do it. I've dealt with it. I've been depressed. I've been suicidal, and trust me, please, I want to tell you, suicide is not the answer. Get help, talk to somebody, get some prayer, whatever it is whatever it is your approach, but I guarantee you it is not the answer. Talk with somebody. But don't look at me and see that, oh, it's easier for you to say you don't deal with depression. No, you're looking at somebody on the other side of the equation. That's why I can tell you, get in the game of life. Be active. Don't just kind of be a hobbit in your house and think that things are going to happen for you. You got to get out and make yourself get out. When I get lethargic working from home, I make myself get out of the house. I go for a walk around the block. I'll get in my car and go for a drive. It's not that I have to go anywhere, but I need to get out of the house to get some fresh air, get fresh perspective. And when I come back, I'm ready to hit it. I'm ready to go. I'm refueled. I'm re-energized. There's something about the fresh air and the sun that just does it, that makes me want to, okay, I'm ready to check back. I'm ready to really hit it hard, because I'm slowing down. My momentum is not there. Life is the same way. I don't care what happens. Something's always going to happen. Things don't always go to plan. I can tell you so many things that just never went to plan for me. But I'm not behind the 8 ball. I'm not behind the curve. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, doing what I'm doing, making a difference a little bit at a time. If I reach one person, I reach one person. A lot of times it's one of my students. A lot of times it's somebody in the apartment complex where I live, or sometimes it's somebody in a grocery store. Many a times people in the grocery store just gravitate and just start talking to me, whether it's even in Target or wherever I am. So it's not always just, think that people aren't paying attention. You just think that you're not important, but I guarantee you there's something that you can offer society and life, somebody that's going to help you check into the game of life. So I just want to encourage you today. I know this one is a little bit long, and I apologize for that. I usually try to keep them around 5 minutes, but I just really want to encourage you to check into this game of life. Get in the game, start doing something that's going to propel you to be a better person, to be excited about your own life. And if you are not, I want to encourage you to get counseling. I don't care if it's, get you a therapist. I don't care if it's acupuncture, whatever it is, but talk with someone to help you figure out how to get in the game of life. This is me, the Classified Lady, signing off. I'm sending you lots of love and light on this 8th day of February 2016. I love you guys so much. Have a fantastic day.